Hello. So today I'm going to talk on 1% success habit. I had a recording few weeks back on 1% improvement every day. 1% improvement every day makes a huge difference in our life. I'm just going to extend it in a different platform today. I have taken a help from a book, a famous book, 1% Success Habits by Braden Nankival, who founded 1% Better in 2015. He's an educational company focused on teaching life lessons, which we do not learn at schools. So the first habit is like make your bed every morning. Remember, messy bed will lead to messy life. And the simple reason is how you do one thing is how you do everything. We cannot say that okay, a particular thing we do in this way, other things we do in other way. It's always when it comes to the habit, the way we do one thing is the way we do everything. And that is why if we have a habit, once we get up, we make up our bed in the morning, we are developing the habit of keeping everything in neat and tidy. So always remember in mind, messy bed relates to messy life. The next one is move, hydrate and sunlight. It's very important. We have to do the exercise by which we will get motivated. That means we are letting our body know it's a go time. So in the morning, before we do anything, first thing should be to do the exercise. Do anything. Walking is the best. Even all the medical science and everything says the walking is the best exercise. So best way, at least walk like half an hour in the morning. While we do this, make sure our body is hydrated. Once we get up in the morning, we have to drink at least 1 glass of water. The reason being, the brain operates 30% less acuity when we are dehydrated. So water is very essential for our body. And it's not only water, our body also need sunlight. At least 60% of our body should be exposed to 20 minutes in sunlight for energy and improved sleep. Try it out. I'm not going to teach you like a very research and this thing. It's not my research also, but these are the proven things. Just try it out. Most important habit is reading. At least read a book for 20 minutes a day. Which books? Which will gain the knowledge, which will add up to our knowledge. 20 minutes in a day. Any type of book, a newspaper, anything. Try early morning. What I do is that I just read it while walking. But okay, if it is not possible to read it while walking, doesn't matter. But 20 minutes try to allocate for reading. And if reading is not possible, then listen to audiobook. The most important is a consistency. Consistency is the key. It's not that okay, today I read, maybe I took a gap of 3 days, 4 days, then again I got something. No, you have to be consistent in this. That's the key. The next is write down the 3 important tasks in the descending order related to your growth, life or goals. You exclude the maintenance task. Maintenance task means okay, I have to go and pay the bill today, I have to recharge the mobile, those kind of no. Which will add to the growth. Write down 3 important tasks and just do it. This will boost your productivity during the day. Try to connect with the people. Connect with someone who is smarter than you. Connect with those who achieved the results you want to achieve. Maybe we think that okay, I want to achieve something in a particular field, then must connect to someone who has already done that, because that will give us lot of insights, that will give us lot of ideas. And caution, word of caution, remember most people do not have idea what they are talking about. So you have to choose and get connected with the people. Getting connected with the people will add to your knowledge, will keep you motivated and energized to do those kind of things. When we are talking speak clean, the words we use says lot about our mindset, and our mindset drive our life. By changing the words we use, we can change the life. A best example is, don't say problem, maybe it's opportunity. Use the word opportunity. In one of my recordings a few weeks or few months back, I given one good example. Like when we were having the inspection failure rate as high, we just changed, instead of failure, just try to convert it to the pass rate and monitor the pass rate, and that pass gives a very positive impact. So we have to choose the words very wisely and try to choose only positive words. The dress for success. I know that this could be a bit conflicting, but yes, people will evaluate your worth and treat you based on your appearance. And that is why dressing well has a powerful psychological effect on how you feel and how you behave. When you are dressed in casual, your behavior will be casual, your feelings will be casual, and when you are dressed in formal, definitely your behavior will be more formal, more serious. The body language will always change with the dress up. And when we start dressing well, you will notice a huge difference in your life. Whatever I am saying here, don't trust me, just try it and trust yourself, trust your own experience. Be held accountable. Without accountability, it's easy to slack off. So who is going to hold whom accountable? It's you going to hold yourself accountable. We have to hold ourselves accountable, because if you do not do that, there is no accountability, it's easy to slack off. Smile. Smile makes you feel better. This perceives you as the most positive person with confidence and happy feels. Smiles will help you to make more friends. Smile will help you to close more deals. Smile will see more success. And smile is free. It's free. So keep smiling. And then last one, all these habits you have to implement. Implementation is most important. Lot of sites says it takes 21 days to develop the habit, but it's a myth. Why? Yes, 21 days could develop the habit, but it will not help you to implement the habit and keep it with you. So whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to say, those basic habits, try it for 66 days so you get habituated. Maybe don't start everything at a time, one at a time. Multitasking is killer. Don't do multitasking. Use the KISS concept. Keep it simple and stupid. Which means you have to make it so simple that any stupid can understand. And establish your why. You should understand why you are doing it. If you do not establish this why, you will be out of track. And that is why establish the why and keep the context constant. Don't deviate. As we said in the last slide, be held accountable. You held yourself accountable. Yes, there could be days you might miss this routine in a day or something, but never miss 2 days in a row. Because if you miss 2 days in a row, there's a danger that you will fall off the track. Most of the habits are such, you have to do it in the morning. Don't keep it for the evening. Follow the pain and pleasure principle. You might feel some pain in doing this, but when you feel the pain, look at the pleasure you will get once you develop those habits, and write it down. What else is, just don't follow me blindly. It has helped me. It has helped many. Just try it out yourself. Take anyone. Try it yourself. And if it is really helping you, go on. It will change your life. Thank you. If you like my recordings, please do subscribe to my channel and share. Thank you.